from school maybe about an hour ago, and I'm bored. I don't have much to do right now, so I thought I'd make another video. Yay! I think I caught a cold, so if I sniff a lot, I'm sorry. I also have a headache, so I think those are good signs that I have a cold. I wanted to show you guys these. My host mother just gave me them, so I might be wearing one of these to school tomorrow. Oh gosh. Meh. So, yeah, that might happen. That's exciting. I've never worn a mask before, so that should be fun. Okay, so this is gonna be the Q&A video. Again, I know I say this all the time, but thank you so much for your comments. Like, literally, as I started reading the new comments, like, I almost started to cry. I was so happy. Thank you all so much. Alright, so let's start the Q&A. So, first question. Is Komatsu High School huge, and do you get lost? It is rather large, I would say, but fortunately you don't really get lost all that easily because all the floors are pretty much like the same structure, so you know, it's not like some kind of weird twisted maze. So it's easy to get around once you get used to it. What do you eat for lunch is the next question. I eat a bento that my host mother makes me for lunch every day, and the food in the bento can vary, but I will be making a video for that, so just, yeah, be on the lookout for that. Do you see any school fights? No. I have never seen a school fight at Komatsu High School. In fact, I've never even seen like an argument. It's, yeah, nothing of the sort. Stop. Phone, chill. There you go. The Death Note says, wait, peanut butter is expensive in Japan? I might not be able to survive without it. Yes, peanut butter is expensive in Japan. It's unfortunate. Yeah, just, if you really can't survive without peanut butter, just have someone mail some to you. That's what my friends and family did for my birthday as well. They sent me a jar of peanut butter and a thing of jelly, because the Japanese, they think it's really weird to mix peanut butter and jelly. So, like, they don't have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches over here. You know, they have peanut butter and they have jelly, but they don't mix. Are the people nicer compared to people in the US? Yes, for the most part. People here in Japan are much more polite, so I would say that they're nicer. How many free periods do I have? I have 12 free periods in a week, but the schedule often changes, so I can't say for sure how many I have in a week. If it's like the normal schedule, I have 12. So that's that. Are you homesick? No. There's parts of America that I really miss. Hi! Okay. I'll get back to you. One moment. Hello again. Sorry about that. I had to go eat dinner, take a bath, and then I studied a little bit of Japanese with my host mother, but now I'm back, so yay. The question before, are you homesick? For the most part, I want to stay longer here. I really like it here. At first, like during the orientation, I really wanted to go back home because it was really hard for me to leave my family. But then I quickly realized that I'm only staying here for about 4.5 months or so, so I felt better, but now I want to stay longer. What other types of games do you play in English class other than the vocab game? Well, we do this one game where you and your partner have this sheet, and basically it's like a summary of the passage that we've read, and there's a whole bunch of blanks. There's like sheets of paper with the summary on it all around the room, and so you have to go like run to the sheet of paper memorize the summary, like each blank, and then you run back to your partner and tell them what it is so they can fill in the blank. So that's another game. I can't think of any others right now. Probably because I'm sick. I don't know, I'm just tired. Is English class easy for me and for the Japanese students? For me, for the most part, yes, it is easy. But sometimes there's, I have no idea. Especially in English writing class, because they go into depth about certain things that I've never even thought about before, but you know, it just comes naturally, I guess. I don't even know, but yeah, I've never even thought about before. So sometimes I could, like, my English writing teacher sometimes asks me if something's right, and I'm just like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Mainly because I'm usually tired and just out of it, and being pressured, because they're all like looking at me waiting for me to answer the question. I'm just like, you know. So for the most part, yes, it is easy for me. For them, you know, it depends on the person. You should show a video of Japanese boys. Oh, I will. I have a video in store for you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't tell you about it right now. I just can't. But yes, there will be a Japanese boys video coming. Probably not soon, but it's coming. Oh, somebody asked me like how hot it is in Japan, if it was just kind of like, you know, just like really hot or just medium hot or like just hot. Well, I actually come from Utah, where the air is very, very dry. Here in Japan, the air is very humid. It's very humid here, so it felt really hot because of the humidity. I wasn't even here during summer. I'm here during autumn and winter. Autumn was pretty hot, so I can't imagine summer. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Oh. How come you didn't know that there was a 4th floor? Because there's only a few staircases for the 4th floor, and I never take the staircases that connect to the 4th floor. I only go like the stairs right next to the Genkan. I usually only take those stairs, which only go up to the 3rd floor. So that's why I never knew there was a 4th floor. But when I was exploring, I found more stairs. I'm like, where does that go? So that's how I found the 4th floor. Oh, so this is a comment left on the Best Christmas Ever video. Alright, this is Cool Cat Kayla, and she says, at 12:03, what are you eating, Tina? Looks like a huge muffin. To be specific, it was chocolate chip pumpkin bread. And it was very tasty. I love anything pumpkin. That's a little fun fact about Tina. I love pumpkin pie, I love pumpkin bread, anything pumpkin, I love it. So, yeah. Not a huge muffin, but big old loaf of chocolate chip pumpkin bread. Alright, this is another comment by The Death Note, and it was for the vocab game video. They say, this was so intense listening to. Then when you said purse, I burst out into laughter. Out of all the words you knew, purse. Lol. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I actually learned the word for purse on livemocha.com. Bailey and I mentioned it before in the How We Learn Japanese video. Look it up. It's a pretty good website, I think. So yeah, that's where I learned the word purse. Thank you, Live Mocha. So Cool Cat Kayla again. asks, what was my partner's reaction when I said purse? Well, it was pretty much the same as everyone else. She was shocked but like happy and like you know, everyone, like I think she was clapping along with everyone and laughing, and then she said she kept like thanking me and like apologizing for not knowing and stuff. So that was her reaction. It was pretty cute. Okay, I'm probably gonna pronounce this wrong, but the username, you know, I'm just gonna spell it out because I can't pronounce things to save my life. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Yeah, so IRKEN 987989998. So that username says, tell all your friends we said hi, they seem awesome. Will do. I will totes do that, bro. They are pretty awesome. But yeah, I'll tell them that you said hi. Somebody asks, actually a couple of people asked, what are relationships and crushes like over in Japan? You know, I'll come back to that question. Let me think about it. Alrighty, next question. Tina, do you like Yuki? Next question. Do you eat rice at every meal? With my first host family, yes. Almost every single meal we had rice. This host family, actually I think we've had rice at every single meal with this host family too. For the most part, yes. Rice is a big part of the meal in Japan. Oh, and then somebody said that all my videos, like, it makes it look Japan, like, look always sunny. It's not always sunny. Like today it rained, and there's actually one day where it was like pouring. It was so bad. It rained, it was crazy. It was so crazy. We actually get a lot of rainy days here, a lot. And from what I've heard, we actually get this special kind of weather called thunder snow, where basically there's a thunderstorm going on while it's snowing. So I'm pretty excited for that. I can't wait to see that. You guys want me to do eating Japanese foods then rating them videos? I can do that. Yeah, I can start doing that from now on if you guys want me to. Is there any way that we can send you fan mail? You know what, I've never actually thought about that before, because I never actually thought that people would watch my videos. I'll talk to Bailey about it, and we'll see what we can do about fan mail. Yeah, thanks for asking. That makes me so happy. And then somebody said something about how they would want me with them on the zombie outbreak because I can aim like a boss. I cannot aim like a boss. Thank you for the compliment, but no. You don't want me when the zombie outbreak happens. I'll probably get you killed faster. And somebody asks if the game that I was playing on the Halloween video is on iTunes. Yes, it is on iTunes, and it is called Rage, like I said in the video. I think it's actually like a demo game on the iPhone for an Xbox game. I'm not sure. Can we give you video ideas? Yes, please. Please do. I would love that. Yeah, I can. Whatever you want me to do a video on, sure, I'll do it, yeah. Do you happen to like anyone over there? Next question. Iron Loaf Cake says, I love the long videos. Please make more videos like these. I love it when you talk to us and share us your experiences. It makes me feel excited for when I go to Japan. Yeah, this is what this video is for. Yeah, definitely. Long videos. Got it. So some of you are wondering why Yuki is so good at speaking English. He actually lived in America for a couple of years when he was younger. That's why he can speak English so well. I don't know how long he lived there for. I can't remember exactly. But it was I think through elementary through a bit of middle school, so a pretty decent amount of time. So that's why. Cookie One Catcher. At the very end of one of your comments it says, "I bet Yuki really knows but won't share the goods." When I read that, I laughed and I'm just like, oh, you're right! You could be right! So, next time I see Yuki. Right. Lost in America 17. They point out that Ishikawa Prefecture is one of the schools which put a lot of stress on preparation for entrance exams for good colleges. That is true. They do study extremely hard for the entrance exams. Yeah, so they're really determined. I love the students. So yeah, that's my first Q&A video. If you have any other questions, please ask. I will answer them to the best of my ability, and yeah, so thank you again so much for the comments and for the questions. They make me very, very happy. I'm so sick. I should really go to bed. It's like 9:40, which isn't very late, but when you're sick, it feels late. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace off.